Hi there, I am Ukrainian refugee and right now I am based in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I am trying to restart my life. So today I will be talking to my phone about my job search. So basically I am a skilled professional. I have 7 years of experience in my field and this field is in high demand in Canada. So it shouldn't be a big deal for me to find a job. At least I thought so before landing here, but it turned out not to be the case. So how it started? I started looking for a job, applying, and I have tailored, of course, my CV for every job application. And of course, my CV was in a Canadian format and so on and so forth. But nobody was calling me back at all. I have sent probably 100 applications. I was writing down every single application I applied for, and probably 3 companies or 5 companies came back to me. Yeah, it's probably 5% max. Well, it's not the response rate I was hoping for. So I started looking for job opportunities for displaced Ukrainians here in Canada. I have found several and I have applied. So they have called me back. Some of them rejected me because of my location. They don't hire in Alberta, but they will happy to chat with me one more time if I move to Ontario. But I don't have any plan to move to Ontario because Ontario is way more expensive than Alberta, and it will be super hard to get a permanent residency over there. So I stick to Alberta, and I will be living in Alberta for probably next several years. But one company did call me back. They have sent a proposal to join a hiring event. I have joined a hiring event, and at the hiring event, I realized that something is going off because, I am the only Ukrainian there. You can easily distinguish Ukrainian just by name. In Slavic countries like Ukraine, Russia, and Belarus, we use approximately we have a strict list of names, and majority of people have the same name. If you walk into the room where there are 100 Ukrainians, probably at least 5 of them will have the same name. It's just normal stuff for Ukraine. And furthermore, you can distinguish Ukrainian from Russian by the way their name is spelled. We have a different transliteration rules, and we can have literally the same name, but they will be written in our documents differently. And I just realized that something is not going in the way they described me. It is going to go, but still I decided to give it a try. I thought that it's probably an opportunity for every newcomer, plus Ukrainians as well. But later on, I was honestly shocked. So they started just calling people's name and connecting interviewer with job seeker in a breakout Zoom room. So I waited for my turn. They have called my name, connected me with an interviewer, and the interviewer said the following phrase. Interviewer said, we have reviewed your CV and job application, and based on your experience and depending on your level of English, we can offer you cleaning job or a sales assistance job. And he told me the salary level, this hourly rate. And I said hey, stop, that's not what I have applied for. It is probably the mistake because I have never applied for either cleaning or sales assistance job because I am like experienced in completely different domain, and like your company is looking for people who experience in the same domain that I am experienced at. So it must be a mistake. Like it shouldn't be the case. So I have sent him a link to our job posting that I have applied at, and it clearly says like it required a login and login information, and clearly says that I cannot apply one more time because I have already applied there. So I have sent I tried to send him a screenshot as well, but I was completely shocked and could not figure out how to do it in Zoom. But anyway, I have explained him the situation, told him the name of recruiter who reached out to me and invited to this hiring event. And he just said, let me mute myself and I will double check. So he muted himself, he called someone over his phone, and he just unmuted and said, well, we are sorry that this has happened. Like, if you are still interested in domain that you would like to work at, like apply one more time, something went wrong, or call and discuss all the details with the recruiter who reached out to you. And he asked me, so are you sure that you don't want to be like doing cleaning or sales assistant? Well, at the time I was already unsure, but I said, well, at this point, thank you for your offer, but I would like to at least give it a try to find something which suits me way more. And that's it. So I have left this hiring event. I messaged the recruiter. I honestly thought that it is like a silly mistake. I have like explained her all the situation. I have sent her like link to job posting. I have made a screenshot which says clearly that you have like already applied, you cannot apply one more time, and I like included kind of a cover letter in my mail, and I said like, hey, I am experienced IT professional, blah 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 blah. I am looking for this or that role, and if you be so kind and if you can please forward my CV, which is in attachment, to the proper department if possible. Like, no, I didn't say the proper department, I said like the name of the department. And she said, and she responded to me, hey, sorry, like, but we have already reviewed your CV and that's everything we can offer you at this point, and that's why like I have connected you with this department but not this, but let me give it a try, blah blah blah. Maybe in the future we can like message you about other opportunities as well. Honestly, I was disappointed and I was shocked. I knew that finding a job for a skilled immigrant is going to be a top one because everybody is looking for someone who has a Canadian experience, which I don't have. And yeah, so I was shocked and I was disappointed, and honestly it just destroyed my confidence because that was one of the biggest Canadian companies, and if the biggest Canadian company says to you that, hey, like, all your experience doesn't matter and everything that you have done so far in Ukraine is not relevant and you should start from scratch and you can do a cleaning job. I was honestly disappointed because, like, honestly, every job matters, and I respect everybody, no matter which jobs they do, no matter what color of skin they have, no matter where they were born, and so on. Like, I don't discriminate people anyhow, and I do think that like cleaning job is important as well, but it's not the job for me, and it's not what I have expected to do. And honestly, cleaning is what I do the worst in my life. I can do cooking, I can do any other like housewife responsibilities, but cleaning is the worst one. And I was disappointed. That's why I was disappointed that much. And I just realized that I will be fired in probably 2 or 3 days because of bad cleaning. So yeah, it is extremely hard job, and it's not the job for me. I can be an office manager. I can respond to calls. I speak more or less okay English. Of course, it's terrible in comparison to native speakers, but still I can explain my thoughts in English. So, and people understand me. So I think that my English level is more or less okay-ish for doing something which is more appropriate to me. But anyway, so, and it just destroyed my confidence. And after that situation, I was applying only for jobs in really super small companies with a really low pay rate, and with really well, I can't say that it is slavery requirements, but they wanted a lot for super less. And I was probably in LinkedIn you can see how many people have applied for this job, and you kind of see that this job posting is active for months and even more, and I am 5th applicant. So you understand what level of jobs I was applying for, because of my honestly insecurities. There is no other reason why I was doing that. So, and yeah, they were not calling me back, and I just told I explained all my struggles to my Canadian friends, and they just said, hey, you are doing a big mistake, just go and attend several workshops or several volunteering events for Ukrainian nationals or for skilled newcomers, and they will give you an advice. They have just sent me several companies which help new immigrants to find the jobs that suits them the best. So I have attended several of them, and people were honestly asking me, why do you apply for entry-level job if you are a senior professional? And I was because someone told me that I don't qualify, and they just don't listen to them. What? You are ruining your life with your hands. And it was a cold shower for me, but it really helped. Since that, I started building my network, started applying for better jobs, and it gave a result. So I started networking with people. I started telling them about my experience, and I started with volunteering. So I just volunteered my time to solve their issues, to share my knowledge, and so on. And several people reached out to me to offer me a job opportunities. And yes, and I had several interviews. I even received job offers, and it really seems like I am super close to get the job of my dream right now in Canada. And I can't believe that. Honestly, I could have caught a great offer even in October if I wasn't listening to that recruiter from biggest Canadian company. But anyway, it's life, it's inevitable, and so on. So yeah, and what really works for me right now is basically my network. So right now, people post in some secret chats information about jobs, and I'm trying to connect with them. I'm trying to chat with them, and some of them really refer me, and I receive an invite, interview invites, and it is really great. and I had a funny situation at one of the interview. So they asked me what is my salary expectation. I told them my salary expectation, it's basically like an average, I just took an average salary in Edmonton, and I just told them like that, like I am looking for something like that. And the reason why I took an average Edmonton salary, because I was trying to find the salary range for my job title, but only like 5 to 10 people have provided their salary range, and it was like slightly above an average salary in Edmonton. And I decided that it may be an oversight, because someone has provided an average Edmonton salary, someone has provided the salary which is above the average because they are super skilled, or I don't know, they have 10 years of experience, and the number may be higher. So I just decided to stick to an average salary, and I was explaining to each and every interviewer that my salary range is set because I do think that like it is like that. But if it's not okay for you, it is completely discussable. I can like reduce it or get it higher, like as you wish. And what happened next was the second shocking moment in job search in Canada. The interviewer just said no. I was like, sorry? Why no? So like, what, I am rejected or what? I was starting to worry actually, but he just said, no, you worth way more than you have stated. And I was like, wow, unexpected turn actually. And yes, and he offered me like twice bigger salaries than I requested. And he said like it's a senior role, like it requires a lot of like experience, it requires a lot of investment in your knowledge. That's a fair price for it. Like we will not pay you less because like you are confident in your Ukrainian experience. We will pay you the salary that you deserve. And honestly, like I don't know if I will receive an offer from this company, but I will remember that person forever. Like I will just, from now on, I like will be thanking him probably every single month, because like he gave me the level of confidence that I used to have in Ukraine, and that was and he just like kind of made my confidence to reburn, like to burn again. And I'm super thankful for him, and I just really hope that nobody and nothing will prevent me from getting the job that I deserve. And everything is going to be fine for me, no matter where I will be living next and what I will be doing next. So yeah, so like kind of an outcome of all my mistakes, never give up, never let anyone to destroy your confidence. Don't listen to anyone who says you will not manage it. You will manage it. Just try until you get it done. That's it. That's it in a nutshell. So yeah, thank you for listening to my stories and to my mistakes. Yeah, sometimes I can do a full stuff and I can be super foolish. Anyway, if you have any suggestions, any comments, or any advice how I can improve my job search even better, just let me know in the comments below. And I'm just thank you for watching this. And like yeah, sometimes people ask to subscribe and stick to their channel, but anyway, I will not do it, will not be doing that. So like I am just filming these videos and talking to my phone for the sake of speaking to someone and improving my English. So yeah, anyway, thank you, have a great day, rest of your day, and probably see you.